Yeah, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to join. My name is Kirsten. I'm on the customer success team here at Commerce7. And today I will be talking about cart carrots, and I'll be showing you some examples of implementations of cart carrots that our customers are doing on their websites, and go over how you can implement something similar for your winery. So a brief overview on cart carrots. Cart carrots functionality that allows you to add a message in the carts. So you can position the message above the cart, below the cart, or on the cart page itself. And the purpose of it is to entice your customers to add more products to their current cart, inform your customers of different promotions that you have available that they can take advantage of, provide information around shipping and restrictions and things like that. So it's a field or an area that you can display information or text as your customer is checking out and completing their website experience. So let's jump right to some examples. Awesome. So the first type of cart carrot or type of implementation of cart carrot that I want to talk about is the product upsell. So the product upsell is a general recommendation for the checkout. So I'll show you what that looks like on the Brad Valley Vineyard website. Just going to remove this so I can show you. Right. And as I add this cart or this item to the cart, I see a message that says, keep your fizz fresher longer, and a recommendation to add a bottle stopper to the cart. So bottle stopper is a great type of product to have as a general upsell because it's useful for all sorts of different scenarios, all sorts of different products that you might be carrying on your online store. You can use a bottle stopper for. So things like corkscrews, aerators, bottle stoppers, merchandises like that would be a good item to recommend in a product upsell type of cart carrot. So let's go over to the cart carrot section on my demo site and show you what you need to do to implement something like that. Something like this. So we're going to navigate over to the admin panel, marketing, cart carrots. So this is the cart carrot section. We're going to start off by clicking add cart carrot. In this example, we have the cart carrot displaying below the cart. This is the cart, that's the cart carrot. So it's a bottom of side cart, appears in the bottom of the side cart. And we could do add corkscrew. And it's going to be a product upsell type of cart carrot. And I'm going to look for my corkscrew SKU as the product upsell. And I'm going to add in a message. In this case, they said, keep your fizz fresher longer, maybe uncork your wine in style. That's pretty catchy. And then you do cart item counts is greater than 1. Save carrot. So now I would expect to see something similar when I'm on my cart and I have one item on my website. I see this cart carrot here that encourages me to add the corkscrew. I don't have an image in the product, but if you do have an image, it'll display here as well. So it'll be more eye-catching. And you can directly add that SKU to the cart. Cool. So that's the first example of implementation. I'm just going to get rid of this because I'll be creating other carrots on this demo site. So yeah, that's that one. All right. Second implementation of cart carrots that I've seen is to inform your customers of potential weather warning. So let's take a look at what that looks like and how that's been implemented on Kenzo's website. So I'm going to click on add to cart. And now I see this message. Kenzo takes every precaution to ensure your wine is delivered safely. We may hold your wine in extreme weather condition. You can also delay, specify preferred ship date in the shipping instruction section of the checkout, and our team will follow up. So they're informing their customers of their shipping policies and the different shipping exceptions that may happen, so that your customer is aware what potentially, if they're ordering in like a hot month or somewhere where shipping isn't happening, wine shipping isn't happening, then this message would be relevant for them. And the implementation for that is very similar. So I'm going to go back to my cart carrot here. And I'm going to click on add a cart carrot. Bottom of side cart. It's going to be a general content and not a product upsell because it's just text that displays on the bottom of the cart. So we can do weather cart carrot and Pearson Vineyards takes precaution. I'll just copy the message just to illustrate what that looks like. And just some shipping warning. And to have it display on all carts, I can just do cart item count is greater than 1. And same idea, if I refresh here, I should expect to see a new cart carrot appear, giving me information about potential shipping exceptions that may happen with this transaction. Okay. All right. Similar to the weather warning, this one is an implementation of shipping tips and policy. So in this example, the winery is encouraging customers to use the FedEx hold at location whenever there are potential weather issues to wherever they're shipping to. So on here, we're going to select add to cart. And here we see a pro tip: never miss a delivery. We recommend that you ship to a convenient FedEx or UPS store where your wine will be held for 5 days in a temperature-controlled environment for pickup. So in this example here, they're adding information about that they are offering the option to deliver to a FedEx hold at location on the checkout, and that if for whatever reason you might not be home for the delivery date, or there might be some potential delivery exceptions for your area, they can ship to a FedEx hold at location, which will be held in a temperature controlled environment for wines, appropriate for wines. Awesome. Close out of this, close out of this. All right. Next example is adding an ice pack. So what this looks like is it's still related to shipping and shipping in the hot months. So I'll show you what this looks like on the Twisted Oak website. Add to cart. And I'm presented with a message here to add ice pack to your order. However, in this example, it's not a product upsell upsell. It wasn't implemented as a product upsell, but it's a link to the ice pack page on the website. So here, instead of like being able to add directly to the cart, likely because you want the customer to know what the ice pack is and what it looks like and what it actually does, because adding an ice pack might not be that clear in terms of what you should expect to see. So here we see information about the ice pack, what it can do, the features and benefits of adding an ice pack to your cart, and then the option to add to cart directly on here. And then you're back to your cart here. Awesome. Yeah, and the implementation for that, it's similar to this. We're still using a general content, and it's still being triggered anytime anything is in the cart. But here you can say add ice pack to your order and use the linking function here to link to your ice pack product URL. So that would be the implementation for this particular flow here. All right. So ice pack, shipping discount. So I'm going to show you a really cool implementation of a shipping discount that's triggered off of quantities. This particular winery worked with a designer to add some additional styling to make an interactive eye-catching display that really promotes the shipping discount whenever the order is increased. So here, just going to add some wines. So here, as you can see, there's a display here that shows you how many more bottles you need to add to your cart to receive free shipping. And as I change the quantity in the cart, the text and the image changes. And each step of the way, you can say we're halfway there, make it a 6-pack, and time for a drink. You now have your shipping included. So for this implementation, at this level, you do need the help of a designer to help you implement it. But you can kind of have your cart carrot display how many more bottles you need to add to the cart to receive the discount. And how you can pull that off is in the cart carrot section. I'm just going to delete this one. Is actually to create 6 different cart carrots for each potential scenario. So I'm going to create a cart carrot. The first one is going to be when there's only 1 bottle in the cart. And I can say add 5 more. I can add an image here of a slider where it's only like 1 of 5 is filled in. You can find images online. You can add images on the cart carrot to display if you want it to be more eye-catching. But the idea is that you want to display the message that add 5 more and receive X discount or free shipping, yes. And for the conditions, what you want to do is cart item count is less than or equal to 1 and also greater than or equal to 1. Yeah. And I want to create another one for the next scenario of a 2-bottle scenario, 2-bottle Add 4 more bottles and receive free shipping. And same idea, we want is less than or equal to 2. 2 add option. 2. And yeah, you want to create this for all 6 potential scenarios. And as I navigate here, so here it says add 5 more to receive free shipping. And if I change this to 2, I should expect add 4 more and receive free shipping. So you can do a lot of additional stuff in terms of like the design and adding images to this message. But that's the idea from how you can set that up in Commerce7. Cool. Next, I want to show you an implementation of a related product upsell. So this is when you recommend related products, depending on what the customer adds to their cart. If they add a certain product to their cart, you want to recommend related products or maybe other blends that contain this particular varietal or vintage. Maybe recommend food items that pair well with certain wines, things like that. Related products is a really effective way to use our cart carrot functionality. So let's take a look at the implementation for that. So as soon as I add this SKU to the cart, I'm presented with this message that says, if you love this sparkling brut, try our fan favorite Topatini, which is a mix of this and another wine. So I can add this dessert wine to the cart so that I can make the Topatini. That's a great way to really upsell related to the action that your customer is taking, which is adding this product, and you're presenting them with a related product to that product that's already in their cart. Awesome. All right. Next, I want to talk about product bundle upsell. So this one is a product upsell where you try to upsell the bundle whenever the customer has the SKUs that are within that bundle in their cart. So if they already have one of the SKUs that are in the bundle in their cart, it's a good opportunity for you to encourage them to purchase the entire bundle that contains other popular SKUs. So I wasn't able to find a live implementation of that, but I can show you what that looks like. So the cart carrots here, I'm gonna create a new carrot, bottom side cart. I can do spring mix upsell. I actually created a new product for this, the spring mix bundle, which contains these 4 items as the mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say product upsell, spring mix bundle. And I'm going to say, if you're already getting this bottle, check out the deal on our spring mix pack that includes it and other top sellers. And in this section, in the conditions, I'm going to say just one of the conditions are met. And then I'm going to say SKU in part is equal to 2016 CR SKU in cart is equal to all right. So if I go on my website now, and yeah, so I have this Chardonnay on the cart, and I'm presented with this message saying that if I'm already getting this Chardonnay, I can just get the spring mix, which includes this wine and other wines that may pair well with it, or yeah, provides additional discount. Cool. So that's the implementation for that. So you can really encourage your customers to increase their order value, and instead of buying just one bottle, purchase the entire bundle that contains that bottle and other bundle items. Cool. Last thing I want to talk about is the display order functionality around cart carrots. So one thing you need to note is with cart carrots, I have multiple cart carrots here. The sort order functionality, the display order, determines which carrot is displayed on the website. Only one carrot will display at a time. So you can use the sort order functionality to do certain things. So the scenario that this comes handy in is if you need to display our cart carrot, we want to display a carrot to display on carts with over 12 bottles as long as they're not a club member. How can we implement this? So on here, if you're creating a new cart carrot, 12 bottles, not a club member. If I say customer is not equal to club member, this will display this message, and then I type in a message. So in this scenario, this will only display the message if the customer is logged in, but not a club member. If the customer is not logged in at all and they are just a guest, this message will not appear. So how can I make a message appear to guests and also people that are logged in that are not club members, and only not display the message if they are a club member? And to do that, what I need to do is I need to create a blank cart carrot targeting club members with a higher sort order than this message. So I can create this to just say cart item count is greater than 1, meaning that this message will appear on every single cart regardless of the customer, whether they're logged in or not, or if they're a guest or not. But I want to make sure that the sort order is set to 2, because I'm going to use the first sort order to create a blank carrot which will exclude the club members from seeing this message. So then I create a new top side cart carrot, blank carrot for club members, leave this field blank, and then I can say customers equal to club member, sort order 1. And yeah, you should be able to add a blank. Yeah. So yeah, in that implementation, since the blank carrot for club members is displaying at the top, if the customer is logged in and they are recognized and the system recognizes them as a club member, then they'll receive that blank caret, and then everyone else gets the caret message. All right, cool. So that's the end of my presentation. Looks like we have a few questions in chat ready, but yeah, opening it up for questions. Feel free to ask any questions, even ones unrelated to cart carets.
So I did address some of the questions in the chat, but we'll have some people unmute if they want to first, and we can go through the questions in the chat as well after.
Awesome.
Okay, so since nobody wants to, oh, there's one more message here. Okay, Laura just said very helpful. So the first question was from Sarah. She asked if it was possible to show a cart caret if a specific collection was displayed. And she asked, or do you need to add each SKU to the conditions? So I confirmed that you would need to add each SKU to the options, but it is a great idea. And then Betty was asking if we can create a button in that content area, like for add to cart or something like that. But you answered as you were going through the presentation, so she was able to clarify that by watching. And then Larissa asked, would adding a cart caret for product upsell work for reservations, such as adding a tour to the tasting if the guest is purchasing a specific tasting SKU? So I said, yes, absolutely. And that's a great application as well. And then, yeah, Laura just said that this is very helpful. So thank you, Kirsten, for these awesome examples. So if anybody else has any questions about cart carets or any applications that they might be curious about, please let us know. We're happy to answer anything right now for you guys. Or other platform questions too. Happy to help with that too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it possible to use the shipping discount cart caret to be used to encourage filling up the box? Because sometimes somebody will buy just 5 bottles and we need to, it'd be best if they bought 6 for our packaging.
Yeah, so you can create a shipping discount with quantity requirements and use carets to encourage people to hit those multiples. So you'll need to work with the quantity cart item count functionality. So I'll show you. Yeah, you can work with the cart item count functionality to display that message to encourage them to get to 6, 12, 18 whenever they're not in those counts. So you can display a message, add a coupon code, let them know about how your shipping discounts apply at certain intervals. So that would be the strategies that I would recommend to get customers to purchase in those multiples.
Awesome. So Betty asked, is there a report to get all inventory needed by location to fulfill all current club packages? So not just one club package, but all of them. We do not have a report for that right now, but we can definitely bring that suggestion back to our product team for review. So I'll jot that down for us to go over our next internal meeting, Betty.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. Yeah, if there are no more questions, we can end the Free Training Friday. Thank you guys all for joining, and hope you have a good rest of your day, and see you all next week.
Thank you, guys.